Hi, James Scott here with Remax All Stars. So if you click this video, then you're interested in knowing, hey, what's my benefits of renting versus buying? Now, me being a realtor, obviously you would think I would say, oh, everyone should get the American dream and go buy a home. But buying doesn't actually fit everyone's needs. So what I want to do is go over the benefits versus renting versus buying. Let's take a look at them. All right. So renting, the advantages of renting are this. One, it's a fixed cost. You don't have to worry about major repairs, things like that. Obviously, your landowner or the owner of the property is taking care of that for you. So it's a fixed cost. You know what it is every month. Whereas home ownership, things break. You're going to be responsible for those if you own that home. When you rent, you typically have a low down payment. You don't have to worry about, coming up with 3.5% for FHA or 5% for a conventional loan. All you're basically going to pay is your first or last month's rent and a deposit, which takes care and frees up your money to do other things with. You have flexibility when you're a renter. Say your job moves, you have a lot more options as a renter than you do as a homeowner. I can't just pick up from my home and say, oh, I got a job in another state and then leave my home. As a renter, I have that advantage. Transactional costs, when you're renting, there aren't any transaction costs as far as your property. Meaning if I'm selling my home, I still have to pay certain fees, transactions to even have that occur. So that's some of the things or compelling reasons why people rent homes. And it's a wise choice for some people. Depending on your lifestyle and what type of career field you're in, renting can very well be much more beneficial to you in some cases than owning. All right. So let's take a look at home ownership. Well, why should I own then? With ownership comes a sense of pride. It's yours. Also, there's tax breaks, for owning a home, and just the stability of, hey, this is where I'm going to be. The school districts are really important for homeowners. And so that's why home ownership may fit other people. Questions to answer when considering renting versus buying. Main question you should answer yes to is when considering buying a home is, number one, is my income secure? Meaning, is my job stable? Or is there about to be a layoff at my job? Number two, do you plan on living there at least 5 years? Because typically 4 years is a break-even point when you factor in mortgage costs, things like that, when you purchase a home. Typically, you're going to have to be there for 4 years before you're going to earn any equity in that home, should you decide to sell again. All right. Number three, do you have enough saved for a down payment? Obviously, like we talked about earlier, you're going to have at least 3.5% to 5% to put down on the purchase of a home. So considering that, how can you come up with that money? Do you have it available or not? Should weigh heavily into whether you should rent or buy. All right. What type of mortgage? How's your credit? Things like that. That's going to play a heavy role in whether you can qualify for a mortgage. Right. So things to take into consideration. If you really want to win with home ownership, then you purchase a home that has instant equity, meaning that you're purchasing a home that is valued already higher than what you're paying for it. That's going to give you instant equity. All right. So there's so many realtors out here, real estate agents. They mainly focus on what they need. They're trying to get a sale. Well, I'm going to tell you that that's not the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to educate our clients, guide them in what fits them the best. And I'm offering that here. If you have any more questions about renting versus buying, what you should do, simply fill out the form below. I'll be happy to contact you, provide you any guidance and information that I can. I look forward to you on my next video. Thank you.